So, ich habe mal im Internet ein bisschen geguckt und mir Shader runtergeladen, die das Spiel ein bisschen hübscher machen sollen. Schauen wir mal. Schauen wir mal, wie es aussieht. Gucken.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid.
I'm not
The
sure.
bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
I've heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
He's an intense one, isn't he, Mel?
He's intense.
The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
Do they all dress like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of L.A. is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out. And now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you,
That's
sir.
an order, Phelps.
Shh, quiet, everybody.
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why are you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Burkowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we have partners, right? Okay, can it, guys. Stick with Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside now. I'm gonna start you out with 1 case. You do okay, I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out. Come on, Phelps.
The bum took a swipe at me. Put him down with my staff.
Ja, okay.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
They really pushed you through quick, didn't they? 6 years on patrol before I got this desk. You were here in 5 minutes.
What do you want me to say? I didn't ask for any favors.
Mary says he'll sing.
That's
Only if
that
I
cop.
guarantee he walks.
Seems like a decent guy.
You know this place?
Sure. Near the old gasworks and Signal Depot in the warehouse district. I'll direct. Straight on here.
All units of
So,
459 to
tell me a little about
636
yourself, Phelps.
Sarah's. Any
Are we
unit
friends
that
now,
handles code
Bukowski?
2 identified.
We have to work together. Don't be so touchy.
Keep going on this road.
I grew up in San Francisco. My father was in shipping. Went to college at Stanford. Did 2 years ROTC before Marine OCS at Camp Elliott. Shipped out in early '45 as a first lieutenant. Fought in the Okinawa campaign. I was wounded. Shipped back home. Did a year on the beat. Now I'm here.
So you won the Silver Star.
I don't want to talk about it.
Now let me get this straight. You single-handedly killed 40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa.
No. You were up there all night, draped in the flag, knife between your teeth, gun at the ready. You finished? The Emperor Hirohito himself leading the charge against you. I did my part, Bukowski. What did you do?
All units, a 459 just occurred at 6th and Saris. Any unit to handle, code 2, identify.
11 King, go ahead, KGPL.
11K, a 459.
Up on the roof, officer. He has a mask on his face. I caught sight when he shoved past me, but be careful. I saw him waving a gun.
Give it up now. Make it easy on yourself. Get the hell away from me.
Ay.
Hurry, you can still catch him.
Ja.
Come on, Flatfoot. Let's negotiate.
Put the weapon down now. You want to back off right now.
I'll do it. You fucking asked for it.
Ups. Oopsie.
All units, a 459 just occurred at 6th and Saris. Any unit to handle, code 2, identify.
Give it up now. Make it easy on yourself. Get the hell away from me. Son of a bitch. I'll take you all down with me. What the heck?
Well.
Like the war all over again.
Man, fuck, wie ging das nochmal? In der Woche nicht gespielt und...
All units, a 459 just occurred at 6th and Saris.
Moment. Steuerung. Okay.
Unit to handle, code 2, identify.
11 King, go ahead, KGPL.
Give it up now. Make it easy on yourself. Get the hell away from me.
This place is going to hell in a handbasket.
Und was? Storm? Kann ich das nochmal? Spiel gefunden, das mir gefallen wird.
So, tell me a little about yourself, Phelps. Are we friends now, Bukowski? We have to work together. Don't be so touchy. I grew up in San Francisco. My father was in shipping. Went to college at Stanford, did 2 years ROTC before Marine OCS at Camp Elliott. Shipped out in early '45 as a first lieutenant, fought in the Okinawa campaign. I was wounded, shipped back home, did a year on the beat, now I'm here.
That you, Bukowski? Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working stick.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
Was zum Fick ist da bitte passiert? Ist da jemand im Auto explodiert?
This is your first case, Phelps. It's okay to admit it if you're stumped. If you don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can figure out. Thanks, Stefan.
Da ist Metal
You're okay.
Hellsinger. Mal schnell schauen. Ach, ich glaube, das habe ich schon mal gesehen. Ja. Schon ein bisschen her. Oder? Ne, Moment. Released dieses Jahr. Okay, dann war es ein anderes, das aber sehr ähnlich aussah. Oh, ja. Das schaue ich mir mal genauer an.
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
What gives with the corner?
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copped a full Broderick, but no stiff as yet.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right, we'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type.
Nice day for it.
How long you gonna keep me here, sir?
I better get back to work, sir.
Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckoned I'd take a shortcut.
Did you see anybody else in the yard? Maybe somebody hanging around the car?
Nope. I hadn't seen a soul all day till you boys turned up.
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
You ever seen the car before?
Funny enough, I did. A couple of nights ago, it was over there in the parking lot. I know most of the cars are parked here regular, so it kind of stood out.
Thank you for your patience, Mr. Wilkie. If you don't mind waiting a little longer, I'm sure we'll have more questions once we've had a look around.
How's the world looking?
Doc? Detective Phelps. What have we got?
A lot of blood for a blunt force injury. Victim must be in a very bad way.
Ja.
Any sign of the guy?
Not unless he's in the trunk of the car.
Ich mein, the fuck? Okay, wenn das Blut von einer Person stammt, dann ist die definitiv nicht mehr am Leben.
Circumstantial. Mr. F. Morgan picked up a live pig yesterday?
Aha. Ganzes Schwein für $3,20.
How's life treating you? After this, I got 4 jobs in Westlake Park and 1 up in the mountains.
Victim looks to have lost a lot of blood.
Wie sieht denn das aus ohne? Ne, okay, mit Shader ist schon besser.
Happier times, I guess. "32 years old, married. Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here?"
Moment.
Stenzel glasses. Home repaired by the look of it. The brand name might give us something to go on.
Olive oil comes from olives. Where's David?
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
Tell the truth, Mr. Wilkie. You rifled the wallet.
My money is my money. You can't prove I touched that wallet. Man does the right thing, and the police try to turn him into a criminal.
Huh?
I found a steel pipe with blood on it near the car. Do you know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
When you saw the blood, was it wet, bright red, or darker like it is now?
Darker, I'd say. Look dry already.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Wilkie. We'll contact your employer if we need anything more from you.
If you have to, I guess. I can't really spend no more time over this.
Somebody's got to inform the wife, Phelps. If you're done here, we'll head over there now.
Okay. Aber warum war das jetzt nicht richtig? Ich nehme an, out wäre das Richtige gewesen. Dann. Also Wahrheit definitiv nicht. Weil der hat schon sehr verdächtig geguckt und ich meine, da ist halt null Geld drin. Also hätte ich im Endeffekt mehr oder weniger ein Beweisstück, weil definitiv mehr besseres Beweisstück als fucking Ding vom letzten Mal.
You know the way. You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Ich meine, es ist kein eindeutiger Beweis, dass er was rausgenommen hat, aber zumindest halt, wenn ich von der Logik von dem letzten Mal zumindest ausgehe, wäre das definitiv was Besseres gewesen als letztes Mal.
Just a minute.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news and
Aber
we'd
gut,
rather
ja,
discuss
vielleicht.
this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. We can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
Vielleicht ist das Spiel jetzt doch ein bisschen logischer, als ich
Your husband drives a blue
genommen
Lincoln,
habe.
Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh no! My poor Adrian!
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything to you, ma'am?
Yes, it does. We've just had a new water heater installed.
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Just outside the kitchen window, at the side of the house.
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember everything that you can about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course, officer. Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
Okay.
Well, let's check the place out. Come on. Have a good look around. There's got to be something in here to go on.
Mit Alienist Fontaine provides help to troubled vets. Der schon wieder.
Lie down, make yourself comfortable. So, you're a friend of Courtney's?
Yes, Doctor.
He seems very concerned about you.
I have these visions. These blinding visions. I can't get them out of my head. My skull,
Warum hat der eine
feels like it's in a
Spritze?
I
vice.
want to give you something to calm your nerves.
Okay.
I want to take you on a journey back. I want you to remember the good things about your past, occasions that made you laugh, times that made you smile.
Ist ein bisschen creepy.
Kavanaugh's. So who brought this home?
Sus. Bum, bum, bum. Insta-Heat. $82. 82 $, wenn du überlegst. Das sind mehr als 25 Schweine, lebende Schweine. They cannot rust or corrode. They're guaranteed for 10 years. Hm, 10 Jahre Garantie, bla 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 bla. More hot water.
This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago.
Maybe it's time we took a look around outside.
Paid by check.
Not sure this means much. Junk.
Bum, bum. Blumen, okay.
No use leaving the thing half finished.
Moment, was? Macht der jetzt die Arbeit für die Leute? Okay. Warum auch immer.
That can't be right. So the pipe missing from Mr. Black's heater is the same one that killed him. Huh. Seems like the assailant is a little closer to home.
No good to me.
So, hi. Schon wieder.
Maybe Adrian was a patron. R&I should have an address. To my Adrian. This thing gets more and more interesting.
Lovesick and lonely without you. Hurry back, my darling Nicole.
This must be Adrian's. Stenzel. So the glasses are a match. A used ticket to Seattle and a suitcase gone missing. Someone couldn't wait to get out of this house.
Ich habe doch hier irgendwo ein Telefon gesehen.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment. Kavanaugh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Thanks, ma'am.
I'm all right now, detectives.
Bist du das? Ja, okay. Ja, bleib schon sitzen. Okay.
We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
What makes you say that about Morgan, ma'am?
He's the foreman at my husband's plant. A very shady character. I've told Adrian he needs to keep his distance from the staff. They're always out drinking together.
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was going to meet Frank for a drink.
So nothing out of the usual then?
Well, he came home early from work. He never comes home early. And he went out early, too. He normally never leaves for the bar till about 7.
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black.
Oh,
Your
what?
husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious.
What?
You account for your movements last night.
You're not accusing me, are you? What an awful thing to say. I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
Is there anyone who can vouch for that?
Well, no. I was here alone. I cooked Adrian's dinner and waited, but he never came home.
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that? Adrian practically lives there after work.
Ja, ich bin ein Detective. What? You're up, son.
So Adrian spends a lot of time there.
Up until recently, he's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
Business.
Tell us about the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
What is there to tell? It's from his most recent business trip to Seattle.
Lie? Ich nehme an Lie. Es ist irgendwie ein bisschen schwierig zwischen Doubt und halt zwischen Anzweifeln und Lüge zu unterscheiden.
There's plenty to tell. You just won't tell it. You're lying about the photograph, Mrs. Black.
Ja.
You're incredibly rude and insensitive. But I guess you know that. I've told you what I know about the picture.
Und warum steht da Nicole hinten drauf?
What about Nicole, Mrs. Black? Was your husband going to leave you for her?
I've seen the photo frame. He thinks I'm stupid. But women sense these things. I don't know if he intended to leave me or if it was just a fling. God only knows. I only want to know that he's safe.
Was your husband wearing his glasses when he left here yesterday?
Yes, he just bought a new pair.
Moment, was? Jetzt bin ich mir nicht sicher. Weil die... ,87,8% der Spieler wählen eine richtige Antwort, nachdem sie Intuitionspunkt benutzt haben. Okay. Community. Man, Truth? Aber die war noch kaputt? Sind die so schnell kaputt gegangen? Ich meine, von ihrem Gesichtsausdruck und so Zeug her, weil sie die ganze Zeit, oder halt fast die ganze Zeit mich direkt anschaut, spricht das schon für Wahrheit, aber... Also meine Intuition wird sagen, zweifeln. Aber wenn 8...
Go on.
I kept telling
We
him
go
to throw
on.
those old ones away. He tried to repair them with tape. They look terrible.
We'll keep you informed, Mrs. Black.
Please do, Detective.
Weißt, hätte sie das nicht auch gleich sagen können? Ich meine, ich bin froh, dass ich auf die Statistik gehört habe und das Richtige ausgewählt habe, aber ja, ich persönlich hätte halt nicht
You can drive.
Truth ausgewählt.
Where are we going?
Jesus, I'm glad to be out of there.
Mr. and Mrs. Black don't seem to have the happiest home life.
He's too scared to divorce her, and she's too much of a shrinking violet to throw him out. If this hadn't happened, they could have stayed miserable together forever.
You think she could have killed him?
She sure as hell doesn't seem the type. But stranger things have happened.
For example, perfect for...
Hey, I know you.
No, you don't.
Hm.
Boy, let's take it.
Kennst du mich?
We were at school together.
Hey.
How about you buy me a drink for old time's sake?
There's the guy. I hear he's an honest cop. There's an oxymoron for you.
Wie kann ich nochmal in...
Bourbon. Tall glass, no ice. Just bring me the bottle.
Wie kann ich... Okay, geht anscheinend gerade nicht. In Nahkampfmodus.
You looking for someone?
My eggs were running.
Does the chicken come with fried tomatoes?
He just refuses to accompany
Fried tomatoes, what?
You know Frank Morgan? Sure. Frank's your regular. He's a loner in the back.
He drove me up to Mall.
Frank Morgan?
Who's asking? Cole Phelps, LAPD. I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know him.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
Was wollt ihr mit dem Schwein?
We found Black's car, abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps.
Der macht. Ist es Donald Trump?
I think you were in on it, Morgan. You drove down there, and you let Black have it.
Ooh, I'm a bad boy. That the best you got?
X.
When did you last see Adrian?
Hell, I don't know. I had plenty to drink last night. Things are a little sketchy.
You're lying, Morgan. What happened to Adrian?
I have 10 guys who'll say I was here the whole night. You think you can prove I was there?
Kann ich? Keine Ahnung. Hogge. Wenn ich die Scheißdinger wenigstens nochmal genauer angucken könnte. Könnte ich halt drauf gucken jetzt. Weil ich merke mir halt nicht 100% alles. Ich weiß nicht, was für ein Datum da drauf jetzt steht. Aber... keine Ahnung.
You signed your name and left it on the slaughterhouse receipt, Frank. We couldn't have you colder if we found you curled up in the back seat.
All right, all right.
Ist berechtigt, nice.
He wanted it to look like his car got hijacked. He's falling for some dame up in Seattle, and now he's got to go start a new life with her.
Goddamn fool.
Was haben die das Schwein benutzt, um es aussehen zu lassen, als ob er tot wäre? Damit er abhauen kann?
Where exactly is Black holed up?
No idea. I think he took off for Seattle.
How was he getting there?
I don't know. Maybe a Greyhound? You guys ought to go try the terminal on Sunset.
Das war falsch natürlich.
So Adrian isn't hurt? What's with all the blood?
I don't know. It was dark. He must have caught a nick on something. Yeah.
Was?
You're lying, Morgan. You killed Black and hid the body. Where is it?
Me? Hey, all I did was help the fool.
You're gonna need a lot more than that to prove that I hurt him. I've had about enough of you two. How about you guys go find another table? Okay?
Ich check das
Doesn't add
Spiel
up,
noch.
Morgan. Your excuses don't help. Let's see how you enjoy the LAPD taking an interest in your life.
If you want my opinion, we tail Morgan. I say he's lying, and whatever hole he's got Adrian stashed in, he's got to go back there sometime.
Ich check das Spiel nicht. Kollege, du warst gerade in der Bar. Willst du ernsthaft? Hat er nichts getrunken?
He sure left his drink in a hurry.
Hm.
I bet he wishes he'd rehearsed that story better now. Too close, Phelps. You're way too close. You've got a pretty funny idea of what keeping a low profile means, Phelps. Where are you taking us, Mr. Morgan?
Okay, ich... Bei der nächsten Befragung mache ich mal wieder so, wie ich's denk, dass das
Let's check the
Zeug
place out. Come on.
funktioniert.
Day one in the big time, and you're already.
Im Sinne von, wenn ich denk oder weiß, dass er lügt, aber keinen eindeutigen Beweis habe, mache ich Doubt. Wenn ich weiß, dass er lügt und ich habe einen Beweis, mache ich Lie. Und so weiter. Ich bin gerade immer noch oder war halt bei dem letzten Mal immer noch so im Sinne von selbst das kleinste Ding, das irgendwas vielleicht als Gegending Ding sein könnte, ist automatisch dann Lüge und so. Aber ja, mal schauen.
Who the hell is that? Will you relax? Jesus, Adrian, I told you, we're in the clear. I'll get it.
Yeah, Adrian.
Ah, shit.
It's over, Morgan. Mr. Black? LAPD, give yourself up now!
I knew it! Phelps, go after him. I'll try and head him off in the car. Remember, the gun is the last resort.
There's no point running, Adrian.
Mensch, Adrian, was machst du denn?
Mr. Black, get back here right now. It's over,
Stop
Adrian.
right there, Adrian.
Why not just come clean with her, Black? Why the melodrama? I thought it would be easier. No, it just got a whole lot harder. Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this.
You're gonna lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big house.
Und die haben dafür ein Schwein umgebracht. Ernsthaft? Das arme Tier.
That turned out to be quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style, too. Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, you could go a long way in this department.
Wo ist das Fleisch hin? Entweder gegessen oder Müllhalde oder so. Frank Morgan would have rolled over on Adrian Black with some tougher questioning. Okay. The consul's car.
Okay, we're gonna keep this short. I'm already late for the DA. First up, Phelps, Bukowski. We got a report of a brand new Packard abandoned in an empty lot off 2nd Street between Olive and Grand. PR is one Oswald Jacobs says the vehicle was dumped in his backyard. There's a patrolman on site. Get down there and see what you can turn up. Any questions? Good, get going.
Yeah.
Better go earn our pathetic wages.
Rimsky, O'Halloran. Intelligence has information on a stolen car racket.
I want to make homicide. I know you make it.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to put him down to 1 round.
Can you drive to this one?
Bukowski?
An abandoned vehicle. We catch all the good ones, huh, Phelps?
Yeah.
Sounds like there's more to it than that. Nobody dumps a shiny new Packard unless they borrowed it without asking.
You don't say. You're on fire today, Einstein.
Very funny.
Come on, my intense protege. Let's go save the world. You hear about Adrian? Broad in Seattle threw him out. Wife says she's gonna take him back.
Women generally show more compassion.
What are you talking about? Adrian dumped on her. He was humping the secretary. Margaret should show some pride.
Pride comes before a fall, Bukowski. Talking from experience. Phelps, traffic.
I'm Officer Houlihan. Car's down the alleyway, detectives.
Ich sehe es, ja.
We got a call about an abandoned vehicle.
Yes, sir. The car has flags. Might be some kind of diplomatic vehicle.
Has anyone touched this vehicle since you arrived?
No. And that Jacobs bird over there was on station before I got here.
We'll talk with him in a moment. Give us some time to look the place over.
Sure, take your time. He's a sore-headed old son of a bitch anyway.
Okay. Schauen wir mal.
We'll have to use the registration to trace the owner. Stealing the wheels is for amateurs. The car ring would have stripped it in a warehouse.
Besonders halt gerade mal 1.
Empty.
Aber Ersatzrad fehlt auch.
It's owned by the Argentinian embassy.
What? Okay.
Taking the flag as a souvenir can't have any street value. Combination wrench. Must have used it to remove the wheel lugs.
Schon wieder diese Flaschen.
I doubt it.
We better see what this Jacobs guy has to say. The car was dumped in his backyard after all.
Ja, ja, gleich. Wer lässt einfach so einen Baseball rumliegen?
This doesn't pertain to the case.
Wiederum. Wiederum. Police-Telefon, was?
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Could you run the name Dewey Brothers? Possibly a dealership or car mechanics workshop.
One moment. Dewey Brothers Packard Dealership, 629 Figueroa Street.
Got it. Thank you.
Ja, cool. Telefon ist direkt zur Polizei verbunden ist.
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
Ja, das ist der Meme-Mann.
That's right.
Den kenne ich.
What exactly happened here, Mr. Jacobs?
Last night, I was looking out of my window. I like to keep an eye on what's going on.
I can understand that.
You see this empty lot? Damn kids play stickball here. Always breaking my windows. Always asking for their ball back.
Can we get back to the car, Mr. Jacobs?
Don't be impatient, Sonny. Anyways, last night I see this brand spanking new Packard up on bricks.
Did you see who stole the Packard?
Hell yes, I did. I saw 3 goddamn Mexicans going to work on it.
Okay.
Can you tell us what they were doing?
Using the headlights of an old Ford so they could strip the thing. I yelled out to them, "I'll call the cops." So they loaded up their car and drove off, tooting and hollering and yelling obscenities at me in Mexican.
You speak Spanish, sir?
No, I do not.
After the Mexicans left, you didn't go anywhere near the car?
After I scared them off? No, I didn't go anywhere near that car.
Someone. Ich meine, ihr guckt verdächtig. Ich habe keine Beweise, also nehme ich mal Doubt.
You went out to the car. Once they were gone, you had to take a look for yourself.
I was curious. Ain't no law against that. So what if I took a look around that car? You can't be accusing me of nothing.
Tell me about the car they were driving.
It was an old Ford. I didn't catch the license number.
You look like the kind of guy who notices details.
You're right there. The car was old, but it looked brand new. Candy apple red paint job stands out a mile.
What exactly did you see them take?
They was working on the tires. That's all that was took.
Why did you take the license plate?
Me? Well, what I do with license plates? You saying I have them?
Ich habe eigentlich gedacht, die Flagge. Soll ich da jetzt die License Plates nehmen? Obwohl wir schon drauf angesprochen haben.
Hey, I pay my taxes, so do some goddamn work.
Okay.
Scratching around in that book won't prove nothing. You should show me some respect.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Jacobs. You can speak to Officer Thibault about signing a formal statement.
When you get the car out of the way, maybe you could come back and do something about those kids.
Hätte ich jetzt die scheiß Flagge auch noch nehmen sollen?
Jacobs dumped the book he was reading in a hurry when we walked up. Curious what he didn't want us to see?
Oh, what?
Okay, so we have the owner of the vehicle, a degenerate. I'll run John Madsen by R&I.
Henry Grove, nice eyelashes. What? Was ist das für ein Buch?
Contact details on a William Dewey. This looks like business rather than pleasure.
Was ist das für ein Buch? The fuck?
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Can you put me through to Michigan 2458, please?
Connecting you now. Hello, can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Can I speak to John Madsen, please?
He's at school, officer. What's this about? Is he in trouble?
How old is your boy, ma'am?
Just turned 16.
Wrong person, Mrs. Madsen. Sorry to disturb you.
Typ ist ein Pedo.
Are there any messages for me?
There's just one message for you, Detective.
What?
A four-door Packard, diplomatic license number Paul Robert 706, was reported missing this morning by Juan Francisco Valdez.
Could you have him brought in?
He's already here at Central, Detective. He's demanding an audience, as he calls it.
Thanks. Can you get a message to Captain Leary? Tell him we'll be in as soon as we can. Thanks for your help. Can you cordon off this lot until we have the vehicle impounded?
Yes, sir, Detective.
We'll follow up on the owner. Get a statement from Jacobs, and I'll read your report back at the station.
We can visit the Packard dealership or head back to Central and interview this Valdez character. Your call.
You're behind the wheel.
Mach mal. Geh mal rein. Chaos. Was stehen denn die da ein? Warum? Da ist einfach nur ein Kack-Auto. Das ist nicht so spannend.
You kidding me? This is barely even police work. Of all the bad guys in this city, we get lumped with the ones who can't even be bothered to keep what they steal.
Man, woman, and child to save a little food every day.
Lubrication für Autos.
Don't tell me, let me guess. You were making your way past the lot, caught sight of the new model four-door, and couldn't help yourself. You could see yourself in that car and just had to take a closer look. Well, I can't say as I blame you.
LAPD, Mac. We'd like to speak with the owner.
That's me, William Dewey, proprietor, at your service.
We're investigating the theft of a Packard belonging to the Argentine embassy. Are you missing a combination wrench?
I don't know, Detective, but I know how we can find out. Follow me.
Cola King, nice.
We keep all our tools in here.
Mind if we look around?
Be my guest. You sure you guys aren't interested in a new car? Huh? Maybe a used car. I have some nice used cars for guys in your wage bracket.
Why don't you give us some alone time, Dewey? Go sell some cars or whatever it is that you do here.
Nein. Muss ich die jetzt ernsthaft? Ich meine, ich sehe doch, dass da ein rotes Ding fehlt.
One left.
Gabriel Delgado is missing a 3/4.
I bet a broad's been driving this auto. The clutch is a mess.
Doesn't look like anything. This isn't what we're looking for.
Kollege, können wir sprechen?
Doesn't tell me anything.
Wieso hört sich dem seine Stimme, wenn ich Sachen angucke, komplett anders an?
If you don't mind, we have a few questions. Packards are great cars, but this doesn't look like the kind of place favored by foreign embassies. How do you know Valdez?
I don't know Valdez. The embassy bought the car. All I know is he must know a quality car when he sees one.
So Valdez was just driving by and he saw the car.
Yeah, something like that. Happens all the time.
Das ist das Spiel.
Where can we find Delgado?
I don't know. He sure as hell isn't here.
Address, Dewey, or my partner shoves her head in a car door.
Okay, all right. Apartment 3, 103 Hill Street. And tell him from me, if he ever shows his face around here again, I'm gonna kick his butt from here to Kingdom Come.
A wrench from this dealership was used to strip the wheels from a Packard last night, Mr. Dewey. A couple of Hispanics were seen taking parts.
We've had a spate of thefts ourselves. Comes with the location. Thieving bastards will steal anything the minute your back is turned.
Oh. Fuck. Ich meine, was mache ich da jetzt?
So that's it?
Like I said, the workshop's too close to the street. It's difficult to keep an eye on it.
We'll be keeping an eye on you, Dewey, and spreading the word that you don't like to cooperate with the LAPD.
Time to visit Gabriel Delgado, see how good his excuse is.
Ich blick bei dem Spiel
You drive.
echt nicht
I need to go over the
durch.
case notes.
Do we know where we're going?
Ja.
You read this story in the Examiner about the Navy developing three-dimensional movies? What's a dimension? You know, like a graph. Vertical axis is Y and horizontal is X.
Well, that's clear as mud.
Third dimension would be Z. So things would be popping out of the screen.
Whoa.
That's ridiculous. Scare people out of the theater. In God's name would want that.
I don't know. People scoffed at the idea of talkies in color, and look what we have now. Okay, let's see what Gabriel has to say for himself.
I just hope our archangel hasn't already flown.
What the hell is this guy doing? That's the cop in the newspaper.
The fuck?
Where do you see a number 3 marked on that door?
Oops, sorry.
Yeah.
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Gabriel Delgado.
Gabriel?
We're from the police. Policia, you understand?
Yes, I understand. Could you come inside?
What's your name?
Ana Rodriguez.
Is Gabriel Delgado here, Ms. Rodriguez?
No. What do you want with Gabriel? Is he in trouble?
Stay where you are, Ms. Rodriguez. We need to take a look around.
But he is not here. I have told you.
Check out the surrounds. I'll stay with the broad.
Oh. Dürfen die nicht?
So how far along are you, Anna?
Huh.
Nearly 20 weeks.
Oh.
So how's it gonna be when you go into labor and he's not around?
Souvenirs are a dumb move.
You are wrong about Gabriel. He will be a good father. Already he works hard to provide for us.
Unless you help us here, Anna, your little one won't be seeing Papa for a very long time.
Difficult to tell whether it's the suspect vehicle from the scene. Certainly Gabriel's pride and joy. Serving breakfast for 2, Anna? You should have cleared up.
Das heißt, der ist noch hier. Der versteckt sich, der Sack.
Nope.
Nope.
I don't think so. Don't think this is anything.
Nombres del bebé. Okay. Wird entweder Leticia, Lupita oder Jorge heißen. Oder José irgendwas. Der ist 100 Pro da drin. 100 Pro. Oder da, oder da. Der ist hier irgendwo.
You're in serious trouble, Miss Rodriguez.
Was? Warum die?
But Gabriel is not here. I have done nothing wrong.
Why did he steal the car, Anna?
The customer insulted him. He has his honor, no?
Ich meine, gibt es nicht, ja.
His honor, Anna?
He said Dewey's friend tried to make a woman out of him. He no longer respects this man, Dewey. He took the car to show this maricón that he is a man.
Yeah.
Tell us the truth, Anna. Has Gabriel been here?
I haven't seen him for at least 3 nights.
Okay, Bullshit. Habe ich Breakfast? Ja, okay. Die lügt.
You keep lying to me, and I'll send you and your baby to jail.
Nicht das Baby.
He lives here, but he hasn't come home. I swear it.
Enough, Anna. There are signs all over this place that he's been back.
He was here last night. I have never seen him so angry. He went out to his shed and put some things in it. I don't know what, and I don't want to know. I love him.
Maybe check out back, too. This punk has something stashed somewhere, I know it.
It looks like Valdez gets his wheel back. Diplomatic license plates.
I don't think this is going to help us. Incidental.
What now?
Anna isn't giving us the full story. Try her again.
We found a license plate matching our stolen vehicle in the shed. Add in the assortment of parts, and we can make Gabriel for a dozen other thefts. It's time to get serious, Anna.
You must ask these questions of Gabriel. I know nothing of these car parts.
Then tell us where he is. If your baby is born in prison, Anna, the corrections officers will take it from you. You will see your son or daughter through a metal grate for half an hour a week.
The start line is on 1st and Santa Fe. There is a spillway under the bridge that leads to the river. Many policia have wrecked trying to follow him.
We will put in a good word for you, Anna. As far as we're concerned, this sits with Gabriel.
Start line? That sounds like a street race to me. It's gotten out of hand this last year. No wonder Delgado has such an eye for fine automobile.
You know where the kid is. Let's go stop these clowns and get them off the streets.
Yeah.
You can drive. So where you want to go?
Street race.
What kind of man leaves his pregnant girlfriend at home while he goes off to play cars?
Pregnant girlfriends aren't always a barrel of laughs. Everyone needs to let off a little steam. Some guys wouldn't come back home at all.
Are you talking from experience?
There's the red Ford. That's Delgado right there.
Was für ein Zufall, dass wir genau jetzt gekommen sind.
Quick! They're getting away!
Phelps, 1247. Requesting assistance at 1st and Santa Fe. Reports of an illegal street race.
Stay on Delgado.
Kollege. Hey. Hey!
Getting away! Quick as we shut one of these races down, another one springs up somewhere else. Kids used to steal cars to sell them. Now they just want to wrap them around a lamppost. The next 16-year-old I have to peel off the sidewalk, you're calling me. I've had enough of those to last me a lifetime.
Delgado is our boy. Forget the others.
Boy.
You're gonna lose him.
Nice.
Step on it, Phelps. Take him out.
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
Yeah.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out. God damn it, Cole. Hold it steady.
Ui. Okay, der hat sich selbst kaputt gemacht. Nice. Kollege, ey.
Gabriel Delgado, you're under arrest for Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, Grand Theft Auto.
Fuck you, puto. You just
Hey.
maricon. Valdez, I showed him. Now who's a man? I should have burned his fucking car.
You got a foreign dignitary outed as a fruit and a kitty raper, a car dealer we're gonna let slide for the kickbacks, and a street punk car thief who sure as hell won't be taking liberties with other people's
Ich hab
autos.
gewusst, der alte Typ ist ein Pedo.
That, Detective Phelps, is not a bad haul. You keep your chin low and your hands high, and you keep bringing me clearances just like that one. That's textbook policing, and we need more of it in this department.
Okay. Mach mal.
You have any plans for weekend Liberty, Jack?
My sisters have been working in Los Angeles in a bomber factory. They're coming down to visit. I'm meeting them at the station at 6.
Good for you, Jack. Are they cute?
They're my sisters, Hank.
Attention! Final inspection before Liberty.
Good job, Kelso.
Are we going somewhere, gentlemen? Full inspection. It had better be exceptional if any of you want liberty this weekend. Kelso, this carbine. The bore is dirty.
No, it isn't.
Are you arguing with me, Kelso?
Do what you need to do, Sergeant. You know the bore is immaculate.
Weekend liberty canceled. 2-day field drill. Clean this rifle.
No.
Do you know the penalty for
Hey.
insubordination, Kelso?
Jack, don't do it.
Forget him, Hank. He doesn't have what it takes.
Are you two finished? Are you going to clean this rifle?
No, Sergeant. Cole is right. I'm going to stop playing games and join a rifle company and fight the real enemy.
Match made in heaven. Ja. Nächstes Mal. Okay. Also ich bin mir immer noch nicht so super sicher, was das Spiel, wie das Spiel funktioniert und was das Spiel von mir erwartet. Aber ja. Es ist trotzdem ganz cool.